My name is Tara Sturmer with Training by Tara. This is Axeman. He's going to be our demo dog today. Properly using a slip chain. We do not call it a choke chain because it originally was made to make a pop sound, not choke the dog. Too many people use them improperly, so they become choke chains. There are 3 different sizes that we recommend. We have the fine, which is pretty thin, the medium, and the large. You should never get a chain with heavier length than this. If you get chain with heavier length than this, it will not release. Okay, when we're using a slip chain, we're going to have to use the big one because he's got a big head. Whenever we apply a new piece of training equipment to a dog, we always give them a treat because we want to make it a positive experience, not a negative one. Going over a dog's head can be very scary. Axeman. Sit. Handsome guy. It should, if they're on the left side of you, look like the letter P going over their head. This is for if they are on the left side. If they walk on your right, it should be the opposite direction. Okay? X. Sit. Good sit. So the letter P. Sit. And slip it over. You notice the fit, it's pretty snug. We're not killing you. Good. Good job. It's a pretty snug fit. Once it's on you, on your dog, edit. When it's tight, you should only have about 2 or 3 inches pending your dog's head size. You don't want to have to squeeze it over their head. You want to be able to smoothly put it over the head, but when you're taking it off, you should have to move their ears one at a time to get it off their head. The reason for this is if it slips right off their head, if your dog backs up on a loose leash, they're going to get out of their chain. So we want to make sure that you have to literally move one ear and then the next to get it off their head. Now, the proper way to put this on a dog, again, letter P for the left side, the ring is up underneath his chin. When he's walking, there you go, it check marked back to me. Good job. It is not to be used with the ring on the back of the neck. This makes it a choke chain. If you notice, the slightest little bit of tension is going to lift up and choke him. Instead, we leave it under here. Good job. And it just holds it steady but keeps it nice and high. It's not a constant tugging motion where it's going to keep constricting. Good job. It should be nice and loose where my leash can jiggle and he's not gagging from the choking. When holding a leash, we put our thumb through the loop. Sit. Good. Put our thumb through the loop. We put our fist over it. This acts like an anchor no matter how large the dog is. They can't break this from your hand. If they can pull your thumb through your fist, get a smaller dog. Your other hand should be holding it right here. That's it. Don't wrap it around your hand like this. If you do, you're going to create tension right down to your dog. Makes the walk a lot more tense for them as well as you. Keep your hands nice and relaxed. When we're walking and we begin to walk, God bless you, we walk and teach a dog how to walk on a leash the same way they taught you. We do not talk to them and we do not give them eye contact. Good job, even though you're handsome. As I'm walking, if he loses interest in me, I will be dropping this hand, turning around away from him and going in the opposite direction. I will be taking 10 steps in the opposite direction, not just 2. If you only take 2, your dog makes it game. If you take 10 and ignore them on the 10 steps back, they follow you like you were a leader. So, we are going to start walking, and Amanda's going to hopefully be able to keep up with me with that camera. Ready, son? We're going to start walking. notice I made a left turn with my left leg. I did not get him mid-body. I got him near his head. If you notice where his head is now, he's looking at my leg. And he stops before my leg now touches him because it brought his attention to it. Good. If you stop walking, your dog should stop with you. They should not continue on and say, see ya. They should stop here and say, what's up? Again, just like this. There's no wrong. Good job. If your dog's in the right place and the leash is loose, let him know it by praising him. Good boy. That's a good dog. You notice you can't make a mistake with this. The first correction was all he needed to understand that I was not going to warn him. I dropped the leash, he ran to catch up with me. Good job.